Well, we were just talking about the good heart health and brain health and eye health, but my doctor actually told me I should be taking this for my mood.
Well, in fact, there was just a very interesting study published that talked about just that. And for decades, I've been seeing the research that talks about basically our mood, how we feel, that if how we feel in terms of mood certainly is a byproduct of how our brain is functioning, it's a byproduct of neurochemistry. So neurochemistry is how our brain works. Our brain, it's hard to believe, but how we think, what we think, our memories, all of those are results of stored chemicals. And how those chemicals are balanced, that's how we feel on a daily basis. So whether we're feeling up or whether we're feeling down, it's all about neurochemistry. So we're going to shift away from neurochemistry for a moment and just talk about the structure of our brain. And when we talk about the structure of our brain, what do they say? 80% of our body is water to begin with. But if we eliminate the water and we just look at the real business molecules in our brain, guess what percentage of our brain are omega-3 fatty acids, typically phospholipids, but omega-3, the omega-3 lipids, guess what percent? It's about 2/3.
Oh, no kidding.
So, and not 2/3 EPA and DHA. The typical omega-3 product is mostly EPA. It's 2/3 DHA, almost exclusively DHA, which knowing that, that's the reason why my omega-3s have always focused on DHA. Since the beginning of time, well, that's how long I've been making vitamins at the beginning of time. For over 3 decades, we focus on DHA, and back then it was very hard to focus on DHA. It required custom blends, which we still have custom blends of our fish oil, because most fish oil is mostly EPA, and that's probably 90+% of fish oil is mostly EPA, plus most fish oil is ethyl esters, not natural triglycerides. So ours is the natural, biologically active form of an omega-3, and most importantly, ours are not going to upset your stomach. They're not going to have a fishy aftertaste. But ours are faithful, as I always say, it's Mother Nature's, it's this God-given blueprint that if you want to take advantage of the science of omega-3, you need to follow the blueprint. I mean, you can't make an omega-3 in a synthetic form. And certainly, even in a synthetic form, they're so important, they're so critical. There's still going to be benefits. But if you want the real benefits in terms of absorption and activity in your body, you want to deliver it in the natural form that your body has been designed to utilize, and that's what we do.
Absolutely. So all you do is pick your size of choice. So we have the 30 count, the 60 count, the 180, and the 360. So basically, we're pretty much at today's special pricing. This is our special anniversary pricing. Remember, it has our extended holiday return policy. Wow, those are big savings. As I said, those are pretty much today's special pricing. So on the 180 count and the 360 count, you're looking at flex pay, 2-pay flex pay on the 180 count respectively, and then 3-pay flex pay on that 360 count. So you're looking at $14.90, $24.90, $59.90, and $99.90 for the world's best omegas. And I can tell you that because for a customer pick on omegas, a 4.7 star average out of 3,339 reviews on a fish oil product, that does not happen, my friends.
No, I mean, that's another product that's well over 90% positive reviews. It's a product that as we improve this formula over the decades, and what omega-3, the reviews keep getting better and better. It was a few years ago, it was averaging 4.5.
Yeah.
So that means to get up to 4.7, pretty much all we're getting are 5-star reviews. And what's great about our omega-3, it's a perfect product to take with CoQ10. If you want to ensure maximum absorption of CoQ10, you want to take it with some fat. There's no better fat to consume it with than the high DHA EPA omega-3 fish oil that we use. Of course, lots of articles written lately about being irresponsible fishing and things like that of the omega-3 industry. I wish the omega-3 industry in terms of supplement was so large it actually affects our fisheries, but it really doesn't. Most of the fishing out there, most of the omega-3s come from fishing that's done for animal feed and the like, for fertilizer animal feed. So the omega-3 is just supplements are a way to sort of utilize those raw materials to create fish oil that we enjoy. On the other hand, krill oil. Krill oil, like that other form of CoQ10 ubiquinol that's too expensive for what it delivers, krill oil is too expensive also for what it delivers. And also because krill is really the central food supply for so many of us, so many of our endangered marine mammals. And krill isn't the principal scientific focus of omega-3 research. As far as I'm concerned, krill is something that doesn't really need to be consumed or sold. The levels of astaxanthin found in krill, which is another way they promote it, are relatively insignificant, and they're more environmentally responsible ways to get krill, to get astaxanthin anyhow. So I see little to no reason whatsoever to contemplate consuming krill oil, and that's another product where eventually, as our inventory dwindles, we're eventually going to allow that to go away. It's just, I view it as being irresponsible.
Speaking of inventory, and I apologize to interrupt, Andrew, but I'll defer to you.
Yes.
Do you have the ability to put more in, or because you're in the hundreds
Really?
on all of the choices?
That's unexpected.
I know.
Because we're back next weekend.
I'm the voice of doom.
No, so well, it's probably not doom. We make everything.
Right. I know you do.
So these are a little bit more complicated to make because we not only have to fill the capsules, but we patiently dry the capsules.
Okay.
Because you use the soft gel, you fill the soft gel, and then that soft gel has to dry, and we don't like to hurry the drying because that exposes it to too much heat, which affects potency. So it's a patient process to make these. But that being said, I'm pretty confident we shouldn't have any issues.
Okay.
I'm not concerned.
Okay, sounds good.
So don't worry, we'll
all
have
right.
plenty.
See, I defer to the man.
As they say, what do they say, from my lips to God's ears?
There you go.
So hopefully someone's paying attention.
Exactly.
But hopefully it ProCaps. But I'm sure
Yeah,
we're fine.
really.
This is such an important and such a popular
is.
product that I'm sure we're not going to allow it to run out during this visit.
But I will say this savings is only, for the anniversary. So
Yes.
this is basically,
Oh, and that's
like a today's special. It is.
It's better than our original Today Special on this
wow.
product
Oh, I
20
didn't
plus years
realize
ago. But it's our Today Special, which is about, 7 months away.
Right.
So if you're taking 1 or 2 capsules, the 360 will, and 180 or 360, depending on how
actually-
much you take, will last you until the Today Special.
That's what I need, because the 360 count size, it's $60 off at $99.90. But
I
again,
take 2 a day.
Okay.
It's perfect at 1 a day, because at 1 per day, you're 500 milligrams of omega-3s. So 1 or 2 per day is all you need. The only time you take 3, you don't need to, is if your cardiologist, your doctor, your orthopedist told you should do so. But this was specifically designed to be your 1 or 2 capsule dosage for virtually everyone, to keep it affordable. And again, what's unique about our product, here, I'll just put these capsules, I'll put them right there. There's a little capsule there, and let's see if I can get them to sit still, those capsules. And those big capsules,
wow.
those other capsules that are almost twice the size, those capsules deliver less omega-3 than mine. So my capsules, which are this pretty clear golden color, as you can see in the bowl over there, my capsule delivers about 50% more omega-3 per capsule, so around 50% more. Theirs in the 300s, we're at 500. Theirs focus about 60% to 2/3